What's up guys, my name is Devin, also known as FBE, and welcome back to another episode of Footballrs. In today's video, we're going to bring you guys another what players wear on the field video, and today's video is going to focus on 49ers superstar wide receiver / running back, Deebo Samuel. So not only is Deebo Samuel one of the most exciting playmakers in the game, he also has some of the coolest gear. Before we get any further into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to everybody that's commenting Deebo Samuel in the comments. And if there's a player that you guys want to see featured in this series, comment them below right now. Just in case you guys are new to this series or you just kind of want a quick refresher of what we do in this video, is what we do, we take a player. For this video, it's going to be Deebo Samuel, and we talk about their gear head to toe: helmets, cleats, gloves, visors, shoulder pads, thigh pads, you name it. We're going to talk about it in this video, and I'm going to give you guys all of the information that I can find. I'm going to tell you guys why the player wears it, how the product is, and even where you guys can find the gear for yourself. All right, so let's finally dive into the video. We're going to kick things off at his head, and that means we're going to be talking about Deebo Samuel's helmet. Deebo Samuel is one of the many NFL wide receivers to be wearing the Riddell Speedflex. Deebo initially made the switch in 2016 out South Carolina to the Speedflex and hasn't looked back since. So as you guys may know, the Riddell Speedflex is one of the best helmets in the game. It's a 5-star rated helmet and it looks incredible. The key to the Speedflex's success is its ability to flex, hence the name Speedflex. It does have this hexagon crown panel here that does flex. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but then the actual shell of the helmet and the face mask both flex as well to absorb contact and prevent it from getting to your head. If you guys are interested in getting a Riddell Speedflex like this one right here, I do suggest you guys grab one from Green Gridiron. They're $440 and they will be linked below. Also, just something to kind of keep in the back of your mind as you guys watch this video, every single product we talk about in today's video, we're going to link in the description, so you guys can shop Deebo's locker right there in the description. Super easy for you guys to take advantage of it. So now, continuing with Deebo's helmet setup, let's talk about his visors, and trust me, there's a lot of them. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the one he wears for game time, and that is going to be the Oakley clear visor. So pretty much for Deebo's entire football career, he's worn a clear visor come game time. It's a super clean look. It looks really good on Deebo. Oakley is the official optics provider of the NFL, so that's why you guys see those Oakley visors all over the place. If you guys see that little O Oakley tab, that's an Oakley visor most of the time. Oakley visors are some of the best in the game and do an excellent job at protecting your eyes from turf, dirt, fingers, you name it, it'll protect you. If you guys are interested in an Oakley clear visor, you can get them for $50 from Green Gridiron. Again, everything will be linked in the description. So now another visor Deebo's rocking for pregame and practice is something a little bit more flashy. Most of the time, Deebo is rocking the Oakley Prizm 24K Pro Visor. So as you guys can see, this is a beautiful gold visor that looks so good with the Niners burgundy and gold. This visor has Oakley's Prizm technology, which kind of helps you guys see the game a little bit clearer, and it looks pretty sick. Also, this is Oakley's Pro Plastic version of the Oakley visor, which means this is the one built to fit the Riddell Speedflex perfectly. If you guys are interested in the Oakley Prizm 24K Pro Visor, it's $90 on greengridiron.com. Now, a couple different times this year in pregame, Deebo pulled out some Sleefs visors. I don't really know a ton about Sleefs visors, but just based off of their appearance, they look like kind of just another generic visor that doesn't really compare to Oakley and Shock. Deebo has worn these visors in a couple different colorways. The first one is just this black smoked out one. The second one is this kind of faded red one. If you guys look at the visor tabs, they're clear, but as it goes down, the visor appears to get more red. And then the last one he wore is kind of the safety green one. I'm not a huge fan of this. I think it clashes way too much with the Niners uniform. I guess it's okay once, maybe twice for pregame, but not a huge fan. Sleeves visors, I've linked all three colorways down in the description for you guys. They're about $60 a piece. Now it's time to talk about Deebo's Mouthguard, and he is wearing the Vettex Lip Guard Mouthguard. Throughout this season, he's worn them mostly in white and red. Vettex mouthguards are really popular across all levels of football because they're comfortable, cheap, and they come in just about every single color you guys can imagine. You guys can grab a Vettex mouthguard for like $10 on Amazon. It's linked below. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is Deebo's chin shield. He wears a Nike chin shield over his chin strap. So personally, I can't think of another NFL player wearing these Nike chin shields, but it does look pretty good, so it wouldn't surprise me if more guys started to wear them. He usually wears them in red or black. He kind of bases it off of what uniforms the Niners are wearing. Color coordination is key, guys. These Nike chin shields are a simple accessory that you guys just slide over your chin strap. They are made from Nike's dry fit material and designed to keep your chin dry and comfortable. You guys can grab a Nike chin shield in a couple different colorways for $10 from Dick's Sporting Goods. Now we've made it down to the shoulder pads. Deebo is wearing the Xtech X2 shoulder pads and their 5-sided vented backplate. So these Xtech shoulder pads are some of the best in the game and also some of the most popular. The reason they're so popular is because they're light, they look good, they're comfortable, and they're very protective. Like I mentioned earlier, Deebo also pairs these shoulder pads with their 5-sided vented backplate. Also, check this out. Deebo or the Niners equipment staff put this like nice whited out 49ers logo on the back, and it looks really sick. If you guys are interested in getting the Xtech X2 shoulder pads, they are $525, and then the back plate that I talked about is $75, so a $600 setup for Deebo. Now let's quickly talk about kind of a minor accessory, and that's going to be Deebo's McDavid padded arm sleeve. So pretty much every single game, Deebo is wearing a white padded arm sleeve on his left arm. Also, sometimes he wears a red one. It's sometimes tough to decide which arm sleeves players are wearing, but I'm pretty sure this is a McDavid padded arm sleeve. It looks like the same hex padding that you guys see on other McDavid products, so that's my best guess. So I don't know if he just wears this sleeve for the look. Knowing Deebo, that's probably the case because of all the gear, you know, he brings to the table every single week. But arm sleeves are a great way to protect your arm from turf burn, and then the little elbow pad is also going to protect you from bumps and bruises on your elbow. If you guys are interested, you can grab the McDavid padded arm sleeve for $25 from eBay. Now, being a wide receiver, you got to have a good pair of gloves. Deebo is rocking the Nike VaporJet 6.0s. Deebo pretty much only wears these in an all-white colorway, sometimes has a black swoosh, sometimes has a gold. But at the end of the day, Deebo is pretty much always rocking white accessories, like exclusively throughout the season. All my Niners fans, back me up in the comments. Deebo loves the white accessories, and it's a cold look, and I think we all love it. Also, as far as the gloves go, Nike VaporJet 6.0s are some of the best in the game. They're my personal favorite. They fit good, and they're super, super sticky. These gloves also look amazing, so if you guys are interested in the Nike VaporJet 6.0, they're $45 from eBay. Now, as we continue to make our way down, we're at the legs now. Let's talk about Deebo Samuel's thigh pads. This season, Deebo has been rocking some TreDCAL custom thigh pads. TreDCALs are the latest trend in the NFL. If you guys don't know what they are is they are essentially a thigh pad with designs, words, numbers on them that shows through your pants on game day. These are a really sick, low-key way to upgrade your game day look if you guys are interested. Deebo has worn a couple sets of these thigh pads this season. The first one he wore with his number 19 on one pad, and then a D, assumingly for Deebo, on the other thigh pad. Following the birth of his son, he had another pair made. This one says Deebo on one, and then Samuel Sr. on the other, because he named his son after him, making him a dad. So he's a senior now. So it's just a way for him to celebrate his fatherhood and that he has a new son. That makes sense, right? Also, I hope we get some good pictures for you guys. These thigh pads were fully exposed in the Niners-Cowboys game. So whatever happened, somehow Deebo's pants got ripped, and you guys can actually see the thigh pads kind of hanging out of the pants. So that's just kind of really cool for us equipment guys, you know, to see the gear. If you guys are interested in TreDCALs, I'm not sure if they're taking custom orders anymore, but you guys can get some of their stock options on their website at TreDCAL.com. All right, guys, we have made it to the finale, and that is going to be the cleats. Deebo Samuel is wearing the Nike Vapor Edge 360 Pros. All season long, Deebo has been wearing these cleats. These are the perfect diverse cleat for the wide receiver / running back. These are some of the most diverse cleats on the market. Pretty much any position can really wear these, except maybe some of you bigger guys, some of the linemen out there. They're a really good, super universal football cleat. Also, these are Nike's mid-tier cleat, and they're probably the most common cleat across all levels of football right now. These cleats are lightweight, comfortable, and have one of the best traction plates in the world that allows you to cut on a dime, literally. But yeah, these cleats look awesome, there's no doubt about it, and Deebo's worn them in a couple cool colorways as well. He usually just wears these in a white and black colorway, but he pulled out some gold pairs down the stretch. Really clean. During the Niners' big playoff win over the Cowboys a couple days ago on Sunday, I'm filming this on Tuesday, he wore a special pair of cleats celebrating the birth of his son. These cleats show him holding his son and have his number 19 on the side. They're mostly gold with some nice red touches. These things are sweet. These cleats were painted by @MikeJordan_artist on Instagram, so go show him some love if you guys don't already. If you guys are interested in the Nike Vapor Edge 360 Pro, they are $120 on eBay. Again, everything from this video is linked in the description, so check them out. So there you guys have it. There is a full gear breakdown on Deebo Samuel. This guy is one of the coldest guys in the game. His gear is top notch, and his play is also top notch. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If there's a guy you guys want to see featured in the next video, comment them below right now. My name is Devin, also known as FBE, and thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Footballrs.